So if you're a mobile home park owner and you've been thinking about selling your park and you've been asked for a rent roll and or you don't know what that is, I'm going to be breaking that down for you in this video. So what's up guys, this is Armand with MHPValue.com. We're the nation's #1 company at maximizing your mobile home park value if you're thinking about selling. We provide free evaluations. Head over to our website or click the link in the description below and fill out the form there, and we'll be in touch with you within 48 hours. Now, a rent roll. This is going to seem very obvious to most of you because you probably use Rent Manager to track your rents or a similar program like that. But a lot of you guys who are generational mobile home park owners who have a handwritten ledger or just collects cash through their manager each month, you might not actually have a detailed rent roll. And if you've been getting cold called by a lot of buyers in the space, they've probably asked you, hey, do you have a rent roll? Essentially what that is an itemized list that says the rental rate that you're collecting for each lot in the park. Now there's a lot of rent rolls with missing info, various formats people put them in. Rent Manager coincidentally has a really good program to do that, but I'm going to show you this example of what a proper rent roll looks like. And again, here at MHPValue.com, if you don't have this set up on your park, we do this completely free of charge if you would like us to. Just fill out the form for a free evaluation, and again, we'll get in contact with you. So to break down what a good rent roll looks like, this is one that we did on a property called Summit Court. The owner of this park had a written down ledger that he sent us a picture to, and then we set this up in Excel for him when our brokerage team was selling the park. Main sections you're going to want is first one being the exact lot number or lot addresses and having that listed. So in this case, this was a 81 unit park and we have it labeled lot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 all the way up to 81. Have whatever lot numbers actually coincide with your park. So maybe sometimes have like lot 674 A, 74B, or separate lot numbers, or maybe they have separate addresses with the street. Just have each individual lot on its own line item. You're going to want to list whether each of these lot numbers are occupied or unoccupied. Then also you want a type. And what I mean by type is it a lot renter? Is it a park-owned home? Is it a storage unit? Is it an apartment building? Is it an RV renter? You want to list the type because it's going to, one, factor into how much of that income can be allocated to bank financing, which is typically lot rent income. Also, buyers are going to want to know, hey, when you're saying there's 7 vacant lots, is there a home on there or is there not a home on there? What's occupied, what's not, so that way they could factor in that their future growth with the property to get you the value up front of you selling your park now. Because you want them to pay you for vacant lots that are ready to be filled or vacant homes that are ready to be filled, and your rent roll should be breaking this out for them. Next thing is obviously the lot rents. Again, why we want this itemized out in an actual rent roll and not just a number told over the phone is, sure, your lot rents are $225 across the park, but when you scroll down here, they have 3 lot renters on a senior discount at $190 a month. So that's going to factor into the average lot rent income that there is. So when you say $225 a month and someone makes you an offer based on that, they're going to end up having to drop their offer now, because when they look in the actual financials, your real income each month is not $225 a month. It's the average of all of your lot rents, not just the ones at $225. And then again, we want the park on home income. A lot of you guys do not have park on home income separated out from your lot rents. I recommend that you write up your leases with a lot rent portion separated out from the park on homes. So as an example, if you collect $700 a month for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath that you own and rent out, I would have $300 if that's market rate set aside for lot rents, and then the other $400 set as a separate park on home section. So that way the $300 can be counted towards an actual bank financeable income. Then again, apartment rent, stick-built rent, just have everything broken out. And then you'll have total here. And then the totals, which is, again, if you have $300 lot rents, $400 park on homes, you would have the total of $700 a month. And then at the bottom, you could at least add this up super simply in Excel, and that'll give an investor a total income that they can look at and match against your profit loss statements. One thing that this park did not need, but I think this is a very important factor you're going to want, with each lot type, rent coming in and total, you also want something in another section that is going to be the lease maturity date or when the lease ends. In this park, everyone was on month to month because there's a lot of generational, or not generational, there's a lot of old tenants that have been here for a while. But on parks, especially with below market rents, and if you're selling a park on the upside of, hey, if you bought this park, you could fill these lots. We haven't done it, but you can. Or, hey, our rents are way below market. The next buyer is going to be able to raise those. If someone's on a lease and you just raised their rents 3 months ago, and their lease isn't up until 9 months after they buy it, that's going to factor into how quickly they can make their returns, because most large buyers are going to be on a 5, 7, or 10-year hold time before they either refinance or sell and take out their investor returns. So if they got to wait an extra amount of time to finally raise those rents after improving the park, it's going to be important that they know the actual lease end date. So I would have a separate section here that also says if it's on, let's say it's blank, that means it's month to month, but then you have one where it's got the date of when their lease is supposed to end. So that way someone could actually factor in, hey, over the next 6 months, I could probably get the rents up to market on X amount of lots. So hopefully this video helped you guys understand, 1, what a rent roll is, and 2, what kind of info you want on that rent roll, and 3, why the potential buyer is asking for that rent roll rather than just trusting you on the rents that you say over the phone. If you would like us to give you 100% free, in-depth, accurate evaluation on your park, where we do all of this, set it all up, and make it very easy for you to sell your park, head over to MHPValue.com, click on free evaluation now, or just enter your address in the property section. It'll prompt the sign-up form. Or if you would like a quicker response, you can email us at contact@MHPValue.com, or call or text me at 561-596-8487. Again, we are 100% free service, and it's basically a no-brainer to use us. Like and subscribe for more free tips on how to maximize your value when selling your park.